So my man's Donald Trump held a town hall yesterday in Pennsylvania, right? And things were going as about as well as you would think they would. And unfortunately, a couple people they had like some heat strokes or they passed out due to the heat. And after he answered a couple questions for a couple minutes, but then he figured, man, to hell with all of that. You know what I'm saying? Who needs to answer questions? The fake news media is just gonna misreport my words anyway. So then after that he went into like an impromptu Disney The Hills Are Alive with the Sound of Music as musical performance where he played his playlist. So I guess that's a little bit relatable. You feel me? It's like, well, sometimes we just want people to listen to our playlist. And this go round, that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? So he was swaying on stage for 39 minutes, going through everything. And Donald Trump has two dance moves. Either he goes like this, where he just sways back and forth, he's all stiff at the bottom like that, or he does the double jerk. You feel me? Like he got two guys doing that. You feel me? But that's his dance move. He's either going like this, tilting from side to side, or he's just like this. So let's go ahead and check this out because it's quite hilarious, and you got to see it to believe it. So this is shortly after, and let's watch.
Well, sir, do you want to play your song and then greet a few people, or do you want to? Well, you had said you wanted to close with a specific song. Sì, lo so che non c'è luce in una stanza quando manca il sole. Se non ci sei tu.
There's a lot of rumors that he soils himself and he got that white seat. So perhaps he doesn't want to sit down because he doesn't want any evidence of that. But we can't verify these things. But I don't know if Michael Cohen calls him Von Shits and Pants. And yeah, there's lots of reports that's what he does. And he's on a lot of stimulants, you feel me? And stimulants can make it a little difficult. He's 78 years old. I don't know about all that. But he's got Ave Maria playing in the background. Definitely a lovely song, but I don't know how fitting it is here. But it just went on and on and on. I guess a good opportunity for Donald Trump not to answer questions.
Le finestre, mostrar tutto il mio cuore che è acceso. Chiudi dentro me la luce che ha incontrato per strada.
And he's still with the opera, you know what I mean? Like he got a whole list. He got the James Brown, This Is a Man's World, because he loves that. But we got the whole playlist going.
The baffled king composing hallelujah. Nothing can stop these lonely tunes. Richmond, Lord knows it all just.
And again, it's like I understand, people were having some issues, but 39 minutes is a long time to just not be answering questions. At the end of the day, that's why people are there to ask you questions. This is a town hall. Donald Trump won't debate Kamala again. He won't do the 60. He didn't do the 60 minutes interview, let alone not he won't do it. He didn't do it. And he backed out of a CNBC interview. Now all he does is stuff with Fox News and the most right-wing pundits on Fox News. Anywhere else, him and his campaign know the more people see him, the less they like him. And it's just hilarious how all of this is coming full circle because in 2016, one of the big reasons Hillary lost is because she wasn't campaigning appropriately. She wasn't hitting those swing states the right way. She was, you know, going about things as if she had already won. And now Donald Trump's pretty much doing the exact same thing. In the last final days of the campaign, he's got stuff going on in New York, California, Colorado, Illinois. None of those states that he's going to win. It doesn't matter. This is an electoral system, so you can drive your numbers up in those states, but you're not going to get the electoral vote, so it doesn't matter. You don't have a real ground operation going on in the key states that you need to win and pull this off. So at the end of the day, it's about getting the vote out. And Kamala's operation is very, very focused on that. And then remember in 2020 when Joe Biden was being hidden from the public and how much Trump and Republicans had to say about that. Well, look at this now. Look at it now. Not only is Donald Trump embodying the 2016 Hillary campaign, he's also embodying the Biden 2020 strategy of hiding in the basement. Because when he goes in public, it's just like this, bro. 39 minutes is a long time to not be answering questions. It just is. Like you could have moved on.
total control. Wanna know what you think.
Now we got people leaving. And I guess we got to give it to him a little bit. Like what kind of questions might he have answered while this was going on? Because again, that went on for 39 minutes. 39 minutes of him. That's just his favorite playlist. It's what he would listen to if he worked out, but he doesn't work out because he thinks that the human body only has like a finite amount of energy, like a battery. And if so working out like shrinks your lifespan because he's an idiot, you know, because he's a moron. But let's see a little bit of what he perhaps did have to say while he was there. So of course he got to talking about his favorite chart. Racism saved my life in Butler, Pennsylvania. If it wasn't for that racist chart I was looking at, that bullet would have hit me square in the nose. It wouldn't have grazed me. It would have hit me square. All right, so here we got, let's see, what is this? Yeah, this is what we just looked at, I think, or is it? Okay, so this is him. They got a medic. They getting a medic. And they put that Ave Maria back on. All right, here we go. Oh, he wants it again. Now he going, okay, I think this is where he going over that chart, his favorite chart.
My all-time favorite chart.
My all-time favorite chart. Sometimes being a racist, it can prevent a bullet from hitting you in the square in the face.
And let's listen to Pavarotti sing Ave Maria. Can you hear that? They gave me the Ave Maria with no voice. There it is. That's my favorite piece of paper anywhere in the world. I sleep with it every night. I kiss it. I kiss it. And you see those numbers, by the way.
You see those numbers? I kiss that chart. I love this chart so much. I kiss it goodnight. I tuck it in.
For those that we talked about, the border, when you're talking about the border, look at the numbers. That was the lowest it ever was right there. That was the last day I was in office. And we're going to get it lower than that. But we're going to let people come in. We're going to let people come in. So very, very important. But this is one of my most favorite. If I didn't turn to the right, I wouldn't be here with you right now. Right. So it's a sort of a cruel world. But
sort of a cruel world. Somebody else had to die in my stead, but God was looking out for me.
Very proud of that before the fact. Now, even if it had lousy numbers, I would love that piece of paper a lot. So put on Pavarotti singing Ave Maria. Nice and loud. Turn it up louder. We want a little action here. Turn it up louder.
This is the song that I was listening to when I was cheating on my second wife with my eighth mistress. No, the media never caught on to that one, but I do my thing. I do my thing. Players do what players do. We were listening to this song as we were driving down Pennsylvania Avenue. There he is. There he is with his sway. I'm sorry, but why is he playing this right now? Is this like a tribute to the Lord or something for saving his life? I guess. Turn it up loud. Play Ave Maria. Look at this chart. When I was in office, we had a crackdown like this country's never seen before. Even though Barack Obama deported more illegal migrants than I did, I'm going to pretend like it was not. He's always the best, but here he's showing it. And then he puts on that Ave Maria. This is just such a strange dude, man. Like, what the fuck is going on?
See numbers. I would love that piece of paper a lot. So put on Pavarotti singing Ave Maria. Nice and loud. Turn it up louder. We want a little action here. Turn it up louder.
What is wrong with this country? What the fuck is wrong with America, man? All right, do we have more? Do we have more on this page? No, I don't, because that's what we just looked at before that. What's this?
Right.
Okay, that we just looked at that too. All right, now let's see what some of the commentary was going on. I think this was from a Fox News correspondent. This was him live while this was going down, basically, not knowing what the fuck was going on. Basically saying like, what is this man doing? I don't understand. All right, we got it up. Now let's check this out. Donald Trump gives up on speaking. Fox News correspondent blasts strange MAGA town hall. Fox News national correspondent Brian Yenas detailed his experience as a Donald Trump town hall attendee in Oaks, Pennsylvania, Monday night. After the former president stopped speaking and started playing music instead, Yenas wrote via X, Twitter. Let's not say X, it's Twitter. Via Twitter. Well, this is very strange. This is a very strange Trump town hall in Pennsylvania. It turned on a dime after two Trump supporters passed out slash fainted slash needed medical attention in back-to-back episodes that paused the Q&A format for a while. The Q&A portion never restarted after 4 questions, mostly on the economy. Yeah, this was saying, Donald Trump just used that as an excuse and an opportunity to not speak, to not have to actually give details or to not have to actually show that he understands how things work. He continued, Trump talked for a little and decided instead to play his favorite music to the crowd. He's standing on stage. We've listened to opera songs, Ave Maria, Conte Paratiro. I don't know whatever that is. If that's I don't know what that is. If that's Italian or some shit, I don't know. And now we are listening to and watching James Brown and Pavarotti on video singing "This Is a Man's World." Trump urges people to vote and then plays YMCA. Hey, at least he's trying to kick it. He's just trying to have a good time because the Democratic convention was the DNC was definitely a big party. It was a big club performance. Determined to keep the crowd going, the former president said, "No one is going home. None of you can leave. The doors are locked." He is now playing Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen. The right-wing network correspondent wrote, quote, "We're still here, and so is most of the crowd. A question has not been asked in more than a half hour. Now Trump is notably playing a music video of Sinead O'Connor's Nothing Compares to You. O'Connor's estate asked Trump to stop playing her music at his rallies. She once called Trump a biblical devil. Again, here we are. Yeah, Trump gonna do what he want to do." After giving a play-by-play of the impromptu concert, Yenas wrote, I don't know what happened tonight other than 2 people needed medical attention, and it became clear Trump didn't think Q&A should continue. So he started playing some music and continued to play more music when the crowd didn't seem to want to leave. So for about an hour, there was an impromptu concert. I don't know. Good night. That's pretty hilarious. And of course, the Kamala campaign was all over this because this shit is just strange, man. Like Donald Trump tops himself on a day-to-day basis, and all he has left is racism. Not like that he ever had more than that, but at this point, it's just like some shit out of a cartoon. Hey now. Thank you so much for tuning in here at Politics and Paper. If you like what I do and you support my work, go ahead and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it and really helps to support what we do here.